Hi, I'm Lauren Davis, and I'm doing the Coretta Scott King Award. I did Martin's Big Words, which is a little bit weird because the title is not on the front page. All the awards that this book has won are on the front page, or the cover, but just Martin Luther King. And it's the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So the author is Doreen Rappaport, the illustrator is Brian Collier, the publisher is Disney, the copyright date is 2001, which it was a little bit difficult to find the copyright date because, I'll show you, there are many different dates for like different pages of the book, which I thought was kind of interesting. The genre, I did a biography, but a picture book because these pictures are truly amazing. A number of pages, only 28. It's very quick read. There's not very many words in it. I said appropriate age would be second grade and up because second graders, or even maybe first graders, could read these words. Like, they might need a little help, but there's really not that many on a page. They're easy to sound out, stuff like that. It is a 2002 Coretta Scott King Honor Book, 2002 Caldecott Honor Book, 2001 Child Magazine Best Book, and 2001 New York Times Book Review Best Illustrated Children's Book. As I said before, this book is super short, but it does get the message across. It shows that Martin Luther King grew up in segregation, and his words impacted so many and help people drive out hate with love. And his words still continue to show up in a bunch of history books and things like that. Something I noticed about the illustrations were the first couple pages shown are stained glass windows, the ones that you see in church mainly. And like throughout the pages, it looks like you have to look really close, but it looks like they're pieced together like those windows like that. And I think that's really cool. And like they're very illustrated. They look super cool. So it tells the life of Martin Luther King, how he grew up. His dad was a preacher and he grew up to be a minister as well. Then it just shows like how he would sing with them and preach to protesters while they're protesting, make sure they don't use violence, more love to drive this out. The illustrations look so realistic. They are amazing. And every page has like one of his quotes, which I think is really cool. And then the reading is like kind of explains that quote, or explains the quote. So it's really cool. My reflective personal response is this book is awesome. I really it took me so long to get through it just because I would look at the pictures so much. They are so awesome, and they cover at least one page, if not both of them. This reminds me of my great-grandma's church because they have super big stained glass windows. Everybody's always welcoming and loving, which I think is one of his messages, is be welcoming, be loving. If you accept them, maybe they'll accept us, kind of thing. In the back of this book, there is a important dates of his life. So like where he was born and just things like that. And so I thought it would be cool if the students would to pick like one or two of those events and really dive into that event. So maybe like research about it and then present it to the class, or make a poster about that one certain event and it could be hung up in the classroom. So then like every single event could be showed Martin Luther King's life, and that would be really cool.